Right. Thoughtful. So I lost my last save, so I had to play up until roughly the same time as when the other video ended. And I couldn't, of course, find the correct place 100%. And I have a few more people than we had when we ended part 3, but it's not too far off. The timeline is there and thereabouts. The population is there and thereabouts. The food is there and thereabouts. And yeah, we have access to one more thing. We have access to also the pelt pit huts, which we didn't have in part 3. And that came with someone using the tanner. So we just migrated here. And we're going to get up the usual stuff. Just like we always do. So it's not really something new. However, this version that I'm on now is version 1.0.5.2. So I am quite a few ahead of you guys, and there's a lot of changes. The version I'm playing now is the release version. So if I don't find any bugs or anything not working as intended, then this will come out and become either 5.2 or 5.3 or 5.4. So it's not too far off. Right, so we are in 8,300. So this is the time when more and more is to become available to us. So what I have done as well is I'm preparing to live for several years in the same place. So I've made one of these. I don't remember if I did it on the 3, but this guy is going to get these things wherever we go. So we are still far down here. You see, it is the correct place I am at. So we got quite a bit of way to go. But then again, we have like 3,000-4,000 years to do so. So I'm not too worried about that. It's not like insane. It's not too bad. Right, so what is in public right now that I thought was not in public is the changes to knowledge. So let's have a look. What we can see on the knowledge, we can see there are one full circle. Part of this circle is blue. This means tribe knows this much. The rest of the circle is grey, or the rest of the quarter of the circle is grey. That simply means this is how much tribe can learn in this timeline. So whatever is left to form a proper circle here is invisible, it's black, and will become more and more visible as we go through the centuries. This also depends on where you are in Europe, because the more east and south you are, the more likely you are to get these changes faster. So the more west and north you are, the slower you will see the changes. So for now, this is what we can manage. You can see it's roughly 30%, maybe 30, 27 or something. And this one here, you can see fishing. We can already, if we constantly fish, we can get 100% already now at 8k BC. And the same for hunting. Hunting also has a full circle. All grey is what you can learn yourself. But of course you will also get it with migrants. There are a few new things added that you guys are not supposed to see. That will come out in the next patch. I am testing it at the moment, and so far it's looking really good. The reason it is added is because we could not get rid of the culture dance, which is something I have been saying for 2 years, and we cannot do it the way we did it. So the devs came up with a rather ingenious way of doing it, which not only eliminates the culture dance, but it also guarantees that all players are following the timelines exactly the way history has taught us that it is. So nobody can spam ahead thinking they will get way ahead and get things sooner. Not going to happen, because you are locked by timeline restrictions. We used to have timeline restrictions before, but they were more a soft cap that you could push a bit. But now you can no longer push them. So when you see you are at max what this timeline will allow you in this locality, this geography, the only thing you're going to think about then and work on is to make sure that you spread the current level of knowledge throughout your tribe. So in that sense, you're not supposed to play any different. You spam a lot less. Also in cooperation with that, you don't lose all these simple objects from the Paleolithic timeline. This is a much better solution for the players. So there is one more thing that the devs have added that will show when we publish it. Where's the entrance? Oh, on the other side. Okay, then. That was weird. This is the thing they've added is a new knowledge. And you will probably see it by mistake in my playthrough. But you know the drill. What happens in Lilly's videos stays in Lilly's videos. Remember? I'll try my best to hide it. I have probably shown you guys everything, even though I told my editor as well to hide these and these and these and these and these things. I think he's given up hiding all my sheep, and I think he stopped editing all my swearing. I think he's given up after 3 years. What do you guys think? Yeah, I think that's a humane thing to allow him to do, to give up. Oh, you know, I just yeah, my grandma would be very proud of me. Just saying. Right. So, do we have enough housing? We're lacking 9%. 9% out of 23. How much is that? I have no clue. I'm going to add one more. Actually, I'm going to add our thingy. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, they're both +1. Okay, I'm going to add a potat. That's what I'm going to add. I'm also going to save my logs. Let's see how long we can stay here. Maybe we can stay here for a full year or so. I'm not like uber duper optimistic with that regard, because we still don't have a lot of food. There's no doubt about that. The food is not a lot. Oh, I need to move away a few of these things that you guys are not allowed to see. There you go. You've never seen anything. I kind of was expecting kale here, I must admit, but I think I might be too cocky. See, we have a few hazelnuts as well, which is quite the luxury. Quite happy about that. And since we are definitely by the coast, we also have clams. So we do have food. There's no pity for us. You know? The important part is to keep your people happy. Get them housing. Or maybe I should add some offerings to keep them even more happy. Let's do one here. And one here. Now they can pray and be happy. Oops. Really? Oh, because that one is different. Okay. Right. So that is the change that will definitely affect us as players. The good thing is, apart from what I've already said, is we are rid of the culture dance, because there was nothing more annoying than having it on and off and on and off and on and off. You could build it, then you couldn't. Then you could build it, then you couldn't. You know, so yeah. Also hysterical years. Hysterical years, yeah, that's it. Hysterical years. The historical years have been decreased. Also now on your in-game speed. So if you play fast all the time, like max out here with skip night speed, you will move faster. If you go slower on the in-game speed, you will also go slower in the historical years. So if you want it really slow, you play slow, and this will be super slow. And then the historical years will go slower as well. That's quite amazing, isn't it? I think it's fantastic. But we have so many that would like it small, or slower. So there you go. It's fine. Right, what else? There are also been optimizations. I have 88 frames at the moment, but then again, I have a NASA computer, so don't count me in. They also, what's coming out a new language, that's coming for the next one. Quite a few people were happy with that, because several have asked for it. So what we also have that will come out, that I can show you now, it's not that much of a secret. If someone could, for heaven's sake, stand still 2 seconds. There you go. We will have information when we hover over them about also the calories they need per day. So if you check on the very top, you will see that this person, I'm just going to play while I'm doing it. This person can have 2 meals. Each will be 1,037 calories. And total that day, 2 meals, she'll be 2,074. Now, 2 is the usual for a grown man. A grown man will eat roughly that. She's getting older, so she will eat less and less. You can see she's already below by almost 300 calories on the usual, which is roughly 2,200. And you have the children, they are, as per usual, eating very little. This one is going up, so she's 13 now, so she will have roughly, gosh, what is 1,700 divided by 2? Really, 500, roughly 850 something per meal. So 70, 60 per day. So remember, it's not per meal they eat this per day. This one is, 2033. So it seems the calories has been reduced a little bit on the adults, but increased a little bit on the younger one. So this guy eats 750, per day. This guy, she eats 2,041. So it seems it's mostly the males that have 2,200, while the females are eating a lot less. She will eat quite a bit, because she's pregnant, so she will eat for 2. Although, truth be told, that is not accurately how it is. You're not supposed to eat for 2. You're supposed to eat with brains. Not eat brains, but eat with your brains. Use your brain. Eat correctly when you're pregnant. You don't need to eat twice as much. That's just not correct. So what you need to remember when you are pregnant is that the child will take whatever it needs from you, and then you need to replenish it for yourself. But the child will always take what it needs. Yeah, keep that in mind. I think most females already know that. And I'm trying to find a male. That's a grown-ass male. There you go. So males are still 2,200. I think the children are a little bit increased. Or maybe I need to find a very small one. Very, very small. No, it is correct. It's just me not realizing or remembering that they are increasing a little bit per year or as they grow. So the kids start with roughly 500, and they end their lives as old people with roughly 500. So the young and the older eat 500, and the adult males eat around 2,200. And then everything here depends also on their age and their condition. You saw the pregnant woman eating more than a grown-ass male. Yeah? So try to calculate correctly how much food you need based on the calories you know that the food types have is almost impossible, because people change from day to day, both in age and condition. So don't bother with that. Just use the rule of thumb: 1 unit per adult per meal and half a unit per child per meal. And you will pretty much be where you need to be with medium to high level food, not bones or clam or low calorie food. You can see on the food types the calories per unit. Now we need to remember one thing here, so let's not be fooled by this. A unit is not the same as a portion. A portion is what humans will eat. So they will take from that full unit, they will take one portion. For instance, from fish, they will take portions to fit their calorie needs for that meal. So you will see that there's this larger than or smaller than sign in front. Then you know they are taking a portion and not a full unit. Yeah, because that's how they feed. They feed based on how much they need, taking from a full unit, no matter how small or big that unit is. So if the unit has less portions in it than they need per meal, you will see that they're taking more than 1 unit. And that's simply how it works. We don't need to go into all the intricate details of how this calculation works, but just keep that in mind that a unit is not the same as what they will need to eat. They will not eat a full unit just because they need 2,200. Not even the adults will take a full unit of the hazelnuts, because they have over 2,000 calories. They have 2,500 calories, and an adult male only needs 2 per per entire day. So that we 1100, so they will take much less than half a unit of hazelnuts per meal. Simply put, that's it. That's all you need to think about. So what else? There are a few other things that will not be in the patch notes. We can go over them a bit more because I don't know if everything is done. I am at the moment using this save here, to also look for inconsistencies in behavior. I found one yesterday from patch 5.1 that the devs have hopefully fixed. It's not a bug, it is an inefficiency issue. So I'm going to see if it works when we migrate again. So then we will see if that actually has been fixed. Oh, look at that! Now we're getting pairs. Don't you love it? Pairs are so lovely. They are actually minus 12 on happiness. Oh yeah, we need to get. Yeah, this one is on its way. Yeah, so I am at the moment not using a builders group because I'm allowing everyone to do their chore, their bit, because we have several who can do it. What I am going to do is going to lower this one to 1 and build these only, because these are demanding pure architecture only, and he can work on progressing on those. And we probably will need them anyway, because we are increasing our population bit by bit, and you can see we are lacking housing. So yeah, I'm going to let him work on those. I am also going to give him everything that is done building, and he can do all the repairs on his own. So there are more changes to knowledge that will be coming in the next patch coming out now. You know, sometimes you have people that learn 6, 7, or maybe you've seen 7 or 8 knowledges in one go. That is no longer going to be possible, because we want to spread more types of knowledge, but not so many that one person sits with all the big knowledges. We're trying to make it more even throughout the tribe. So let's see how that works. So far, I'm quite satisfied with it. I can't find any backdraws or things that is annoying or ruining gameplay. But you know, this is just my opinion. So whatever you guys find about knowledge that annoys you, or that you feel is not as it should be, you just let the devs know. And that's basically it, really. So yeah, so the big thing is, the change in knowledge, how it shows, and how you can gain it. So you don't have to worry about that you must keep spamming and spamming and spamming. You don't have to spam anymore. The timeline will show you how far you can go. And of course, as the timeline goes on and on and on, you will see that the grey becomes bigger and bigger and bigger until it's complete circle, like hunting and fishing is. Yeah, because we can complete 100% fishing and hunting already in 8k BC, pre 8k BC. I think we can do it more or less from the start. So that's really good. So there's a new knowledge coming in patch. It's going to be 5.2 or 5.3. I can't say for sure. I need to see whatever bugs or stuff I find that could do with a bit of change. Yeah, and some changes has been done also to the guided tutorial, but you know, I would like so much more for the player, a bit more hand-holding, to put it blunt, a bit more hand-holding, because the game is not that intuitive. You know, if you are specifically those who are used to the games that are basically spoon-feeding them everything, they will be a bit lost to start with here, and we see it all the time. We see that players are saying that, yeah, we need a bit more in the beginning, you know, to do well. And although a lot of us, including a lot of you guys who actually watch my videos, you prefer to learn things on your own, and you manage to do it because you're not locked in that you are being force-fed, I almost said. You're being guided by hand for absolutely every step of the way in other games. Other games are fairly simple UI, and how the dynamic is, how the intricacy is in comparison to this game. So yeah. So most people actually manage fine, but you do have specifically the younger ones, the more impatient ones, and those who are used to play games where they are being so incredibly handheld that they are actually becoming a little bit helpless in new games that does not offer the same hand-holding system that the others did. So it's a bit of a turnaround of how you play and think. You need to think in this game. You have to use your brain. Imagine that. You have to think a little bit. so yeah. Teamwork in peace. Let me see who it is that is doing it. Is it a dude that is ice? Dude, you're too old for this. Really? Go do work. I don't want you there. See if he's going somewhere, then I'm gonna see if a younger one will take over. Let's be the younger one, yeah. No! Are you serious? He pushed him out because he's the best one. Okay, it's just the way it is. This is the system. This is what many players want. They want the best one to always do the job. But the thing is, you are a little bit, you know, shooting yourself in the foot, because you also need to learn teach it to the younger generation. So, but devs have, of course, figured out a way to do it. It's that they will change in time, not always at the same time, but intermittently they will go do other things that they also have skills in. So he will also go do some fishing sometimes, and some hunting and some tanning, and maybe other things as well. That means that he will give this spot to others. But I don't like when they're really old ones. Oh, suddenly he was 65. You see he's going down on his calories per day. So now he's eating 700. Yeah, I don't like that the older ones that are likely, they are on the last leg, is taking this spot. But you know how to sort that? Oh yeah, it's already done. But put it down. Oh, I can do that as well now because we're done building. Just put it down and then we will see. Oh, I think he can still work though. He can. But he will stop at 66, I think. But I want old people to work, so I'm going to do this. How old is she? Oh, holy fiddlesticks, we need to make graves. Quack. Let's work. So don't do as I say, don't do as I do, do as I say. I don't need more than 3. I'm going to have 1. 5, there you go. So yeah, use your policies. Get things done. And don't mess around too much with labor time unless you know exactly what you're doing, and not too long. When they start to get blue, it's time to chill. Because remember, they need a few days to get rid of the overwork that they feel, even though it's just blue, and then you can torture them again. Also, the rationing bug has been fixed, finally. That only took forever to figure out, but they fixed it. So now you will no longer get away with rationing forever. You will see that your children are the first to die because they get too little food. The adults will just lose a bit of weight, you know. They become slimmer, even though they already are slim. But in the end, they will have too little calories to survive. So do not keep rationing on for too long, and certainly not on very high rationing. That ain't no good. So this one is done. So it goes down, the calorie needs goes down per year from age 50. Because age 50 is when they're considered old. So they also, that's the time when they can no longer have children. But that's females only. Males can father children up until the day they die. Yeah. But at least they seem happy enough. Dancing and everything. Okay, so now we have enough sleep spots for everyone. That's good. On hardcore, you shouldn't really slack too much with that. On beginners, you can easily do it for quite a while. Yeah, keep in mind that beginners is a lot easier. But hardcore, in my opinion, is a lot more fun. You don't get away with too much. Look at those mountains over there. This is actually quite nice. But it's too far south, so we need to start crawling back up to north, which is where we want to be. Okay, we have our first grave. That's good. So now she can be allowed to pass. She's 70 years old. She has 21 sleeps left. No, she has roughly 17, 16 sleeps left. You can see her calories are going down. She's down to 520 per day. So yeah, if you have a small tribe, you can pretty much calculate it fairly accurately, but it will be from day to day. Remember that, from day to day. It will not be from year to year, it will be from day to day. So it's a pain in the beep to be super precise. So just don't worry too much about that. I'm just happy we have hazelnuts. Hazelnuts and pears. The hazelnuts are neutral. They will not bring any unhappiness or increase any happiness. No, did I say it bring happiness or increase happiness? I said it will not bring any unrest. They will not give unrest. It will not appease unrest. It's neutral. Well, pears is very loved. It's plus 12, minus 12. You know, I can't get used to that plus is negative and negative is plus. You know, I can't get used to the system. I know how it works. My brain automatically knows by glance, but when I'm talking about it, it feels wrong. It feels wrong to say it like that, but that's how it is. But it's only 650 calories per unit. This is why you see people might eat more than one. You know, more than one with the triangle sign or whatever it is. And these guys berries are 50 less than the pears. Yeah, I just wish they would last longer in the open, but you know, the raw meat is going so fast. So if it's going to continue like this, then we're going to have to start using limits to not waste too much, because when we use limits, we are allowing ourselves to stay a little bit longer, and we also save on workforce, of course, and the time they are out gathering this particular good, this commodity, this resource. They've done something to the lights. It seems more, I don't know. It looks weird. Or maybe not weird, but it looks unusual. It's like it is more light by the mouse. Can you see it? It's like the mouse light is more spread. Or maybe that's just me. So there are a lot of things that the devs don't add to the patch notes that I need to figure out myself. You figure stuff out by playing. I know a lot of players show their insight via the files that they just read from somewhere in the game, instead of actually playing themselves to the insight. But that's an insight that is more precise than what I normally do, because I can see, okay, they eat almost a full unit. And that's how I see it. Okay, I see a full unit. And then I say they eat a full unit. While the files can state 995. So when you see a player saying, yeah, they eat 55 per day, you know he's gotten his learning from the files. But now, they have also added these to the items themselves. So now we can all have this insight without having to go through any files. Or routes, yeah. There are two things that have 250 calories per unit. That are the bones and the straw. Straw also has 250 calories per unit. So that is what the animals are jumping on. You know, a cow now, unbelievable. I'll show you later. I'll show you when we get to get any kinds of animals. Then I'll show you how much a cow eats. So what they have done with the livestock is they have decreased the amount of milk you get. It's also, remember, it's very size dependent and biology dependent and attribute dependent. Oh no, not attribute, only biology, my bad, only biology. And they have increased with roughly 4 times. No, I tell a lie, almost 3 times more the calories they need per day, and they have increased the meat by almost 400%. So you no longer get the usual 95 or 100, 105 meat, you get more like 200, 300, 400 meat when you slaughter them compared to what you used to. And the same goes for the ancestors of the cows, for the cattle, the aurochs. The aurochs can give up to 400 units of raw meat based on their biology. The biggest biology gives 400 meat. It's insane and very welcome. So this can feed a 50 population tribe like a month, 2 months, 3 months. It is getting more and more like it actually was. You know, when they killed a mammoth, they had food for like 6 months, and they used the freezer of the ground to preserve it, and they dried it, depending on the season. But permafrost, of course, you always had a freezer then. Just dig your way down to permafrost and you have a freezer. That's what we did when I was young, when we were doing survival crap in the northern Norway that we're forced to do every year. I hated it, I still do. But you learn how to survive. So yeah, so it's going to be so much better to, when we're going back to the patch notes, looking and see and how the culture dance actually annoyed us. Because when it's no longer there, we will see how much easier it is to continue to build stuff that we just got the knowledge or the influence to do. So now the influence is not locked on the objects. You just need to have any influence, you know, like we used to. We used to have, you just need some influence. And what are these? These are not. See this one here now. But this one just needs another 7% architecture, and then we can build it. You can see that the European Neolithic is red. It does not mean that you need both European Mesolithic and European Neolithic to build it. You can build it with either or. So when you see 2 culture requirements under the requirement, it means that any of those 2 will do the trick. You don't need both. Never will there ever be an object where you need both the Mesolithic and the Neolithic to build. Either will do. Yeah, just saying. And this one as well, but this one does need Mesolithic only. Do you know why? Because you cannot see the Neolithic, because there is no Neolithic requirement. I wish there was. I've asked for it, but I don't think I'm gonna get it. But what we need here is more woodwork. We're lacking 24%. And you know, when the devs added this, it becomes so much easier for all players to see how far along they are and what they are exactly lacking. It's so much easier just to add the numerical info for the player to see. Let me see. So yeah. So we are of course 100% Mesolithic because we started in 10 KBC, ergo we are pure Mesolithic. And we are going to around between 5 and 4 KBC start seeing Neolithic influence coming to tribe, but we need to have a full percent. We still need to have a full percent, so that has changed. We used to have, for instance, if we look at, no, we won't have farms, but if we look at farms, you would see that for a short while we had, so that you needed 20% Neolithic influence to be able to build farms. But that has now been changed. In the next patch, you will see you only need 1 full percent of Neolithic influence to get the farms. So that's back to how it used to be. And I think that is a better option, to be honest, instead of having to work yourself to get 20% Neolithic. I mean, if you have one migrant that knows what he's doing and has full Neolithic influence, he should teach the rest of the tribe to build farms. And now it is like this, and that is how it should be, in my opinion. And luckily the devs agreed. So now we have that back to how it used to be, because we've been trying for quite a while now to get rid of the culture dance. I think we've danced through quite a few hula hoops before I said this is never going to work, guys, because we can't fight the maths. there will never be a time where they are not 1% apart from each other, from depending on the objects we place down. If we place an object on 60%, there will always be a time between 59 and 61 where we will have culture dance. And when it is the children that decides the culture dance, children going to adults and people dying, we have no control at all. So if a meso child grows up to become an adult, then we lose the neo influence, we lose that percent, then we lose the object. And then if a neo child grows up, then becomes adult, then we get it back. But if a neo dies from old age, then we lose it again. And that is the culture dance, and that is what we just got rid of by adding a new knowledge. I will try to not show it to you, but I don't think I can avoid it. I could also prolong this playthrough episode or the next few episodes until after the patch is out, the current patch is out. I could do that because then I won't spoil too much for you guys of the new knowledge that is coming. And I will also not break any unwritten rules that what is on the dev server should stay on the dev server. Makes me feel a little bit better. What did we get, by the way? Didn't even notice. Did we get fences? We did. Oh, we got wattle fences. We did. Fiddly boom. Sure. Okay, that one is done. So that means you guys can repair it. But when we migrate, then oh, who was it that had this one? I can't remember. When we migrate, then this guy is going to share all of these. I'm going to make him dismantle them all, because the dismantle also gives skills. Oh, it's a young one, isn't it? What do you want? But she doesn't have any. Wanted progress. Yeah, we'll have plenty progress in time. 23%. How much do we need for this one? We need another. Oh, we need another 4% stoneworking. Okay, we need to work on that as well. Let's get stone. Let's get stone. Yeah, you don't see that. You can't see that at all. So let's do a little bit like this. Oh, wait, shall we make it beautiful with the graves instead? There you go. So I'm trying to think of other smaller changes that has been done that is never mentioned anywhere in the patch notes. I have fantastic frames. Amazing frames. 97 on max speed. Granted, the tribe is tiny. Oh, we are 26 now. Oh gosh, are we out of food? Oh my word, because I've been babbling along. Holy fiddlesticks. I'm gonna give you guys more people. And also give the fishermen more people. And then I'm going to torture them a bit. Oh, I can't. I think you need to... Ta-da. And ta-da. Go guys, go get food. What do we have here? We have... go get some goddamn nuts, guys! Oh, I don't have any people working now, I do. Where are you going? Clams. Yeah, get clams. I think it's more important to get meat. And fish. Get fish. Or maybe we are out of stuff. Oh gosh, have they eaten up the bones? Of course, I forgot to make thingy for the bones. Oh, that is such a Lilly thing to do. Always forget. Lock down the flipping bones. But if they starve, they start starving, then we just have to open up everything. Yeah, tomorrow I think we need to get going. Simply because when you see less and less food is coming to camp, it means they have to, the hunters and the fishermen has to go further and further away to get what they need. So there's a lot of time wasted on this. We're going to dismantle everything. take with us what we can, and then we move on. Not gonna wait till there's no food at all. Just dismantle. I also need to remember to change this so they actually do it. So this one can go to pause because we only need the rope from it. There you go. And these 3. Oh, they don't have a priority, so they will be chosen last. And only one person allowed to dismantle them. There you go. As soon as that is done. Okay, so that one too. Yeah, good. I first had to empty the straw. Okay, screw that then. Let's do this one. Oops. We are going further up. Yeah, let's go a little bit further up than we normally do. I just want a little bit of the ocean, not a lot. There you go. So there's some food coming in, so they can eat that at least. But now, of course, they will chomp on the bones because when you're traveling, you don't have them locked down. Chop, chop. Okay, let's see where we are. There's 0 food. None. Let's have a look-see. Okay, where's the ocean? I can't see nothing. Oh, that way. Duh. Wrong way, Lily. Oops. Here, somewhere? I'm gonna scout for hazel trees or pear trees. Oh gosh, what if there is none here? Dang. Well, I can't see any. Doesn't mean that... Oh! Oh! There was a baby thing here as well. So which one of these has all the fish? And the clams? Okay. I'd better go roughly in the middle then. Oh. Actually, I want some hazelnut trees and I want them now. Okay, not here, not here. Let's see. Something red here I can click. Yeah. If you find red, then you can double click and get taken to that spot. Oh my gosh, what is this? There is no hazelnut trees or pear trees? Never mind. I'm just gonna stay a few nights and then I'm moving on. Because I don't want it like this. I want the food to be basically right on the doorstep. Literally on the doorstep. Oh, oh! I built graves, but she didn't die. She has a few sleeps left. When she dies, I'm leaving. Oh, well, does she have a family? Does she has a family? Good English. She doesn't even have a family. What the heck? Why are you guys? Oh, because you're too old to work, yeah. Or too weak. Oh yeah, your fitness is going down and down. Let's just get food. Look at that. Getting food. I built 2 fireplaces for them. That'll do it. Actually, no. You got one. You can share that one. It's just a few nights. I'm going to get a few sticks though. A few sticks. And a bit of stone. Am I blind? Can I not see a single stone? What the heck? What the heck? Oh, there they are. Got them. Oh wait, is that not stone? It is. Go get him. So the reason why this guy is improving, this woman is improving food processing knowledge is because she's stripping. And stripping now gives food processing knowledge. Processing knowledge. It's a bit of a mouthful, that one as well. What are you lacking, stone? Yeah. Go get raw stones, ladies. Oh, it's too late. I'll take down the labor time, by the way. So they don't have both housing unrest and work hour unrest, because that's asking for trouble, really. So yeah, I quite like the new knowledge system, I have to admit. I did ask the devs to also add a color for when we lost knowledge. I need to test that. I need to lose knowledge on purpose to see if it's red or orange or whatever it is. But so that we can see that we've lost a little bit. I'm not sure it has been implemented yet, but I have at least asked for it. So now we have, when this patch comes out to you guys, we have 11 knowledges and not only 10 anymore. Go get them raw stones. Don't need a ton. Is it 10 we need? Yeah, so that means. There you go. That'll do it. Let you sleep there and get a lot of meat. 2 months on slow, that's 6 sleeps. It doesn't look like there are hazelnuts here. No, there are no hazelnuts here. That's fine. So this is the last night we're going to stay here. Then we're moving on. Actually, no, I want to see how... She has 2 days left. We're going to leave when she dies. Then we don't have to worry about graves. So when people die and you migrate, they are immediately cremated and scattered through the wind. The same for people you lose when you are migrating on the journey. They are being cremated where they died, and then they are scattered throughout. Yeah. Look at them food. We have 108 food. They're gonna be very happy with raw meat for a while. So this is something I'm not sure you guys have paid attention to all the other my videos, but I do scavenge runs on hardcore all the time to build up food reserves, so that time is spent on building housing and farms instead during the Neolithic era when you come to farming. So yeah, I'm sure others are doing it on their own without watching my videos as well, but this is something I've been doing for forever. Yeah, after more or less immediately after we got hardcore difficulty. I suggested to add difficulties already in 2020 when 2020. Yeah, no, 2021 when I started playing, and it took over a year and then we got it. But when I suggested this, I wasn't testing for the devs. I was just a usual player. I just wanted a lot of things. I was just very demanding and everything I wanted. I still am. There's no change there, I'm afraid. I'm not kidding when I say happy Lily, happy devs. It's how it is. If I am not happy, I will moan until I more or less get my will. One way or the other. Okay, I think we lost her now. Yeah, now the new leader has taken over. So when evening comes, I don't need to do that because there are no communal tasks. Go get the remaining meat and then we leave. Yeah. There's nothing to dismantle, so we're just gonna keep hopping up. that looks interesting. That little dot there. Can you see that? That little oh! What the heck? What did you ask? Come on. What is it? What is this? What is... Okay, I'm going to take a screenshot and I'm going to go moan right now to the devs. Where I want to go? There. What in the actual flip-de-doo-dah is this? Seriously, taking a screenshot right now. I'm going right now to moan. Okay, moaning done. I'm done moaning. Okay, so we need to go... Oh, that looks a bit interesting, doesn't it? It's a very small piece of land and a lot of water. Let's just go. We're not going. Oh yeah, you're sleeping, duh. So due to that we... Oh wait a minute, I do this. Okay, I'm going to do this. Due to that we didn't let anyone get work unrest. We now should have 100% happy tribe, and we do. We do. Okay. A lot of trees. Oh my goodness, what's with all this forest? It's like there's no place for us to plunk our posts down. Oh, you know the drill. I need to go look for hazelnut trees or... Oh, I see mushies. I see mushies. Oh, but those are not the ones we can eat. Nippy neck. I got tricked. I got tricked. Those are the bad ones that we can't eat. Oh, darn. Okay, I'm just going to plunk down here and see what we've got. Really? Oh! No! Guys, look! What the heck? Wah, wah. Oh, I need to reload and not go here. Oh, dear me. Okay, so this is where we were, but we can't go there because we're going to die a horrible death. So we should go over here. Let's go here instead. At least we won't drown horribly. I kind of haven't drowned in a while, I have to admit. It's a bit exciting. I think the devs are considering to add animation to when you're getting flooded. You can see the waves are coming in big like a tsunami and people are running, screaming, trying to save their own lives, running to the hills, you know. That would be really cool if we could get that, you know, the scenario where we can see that. Right. At least we're not going to die a horrible death here. I hope. Are we actually going too much north to get pears and hazelnuts? Oh well. That's what you get for going north. Let's have a look and see. No mushrooms, no hazelnuts. But we has pears. We has pears. We have honey. Where are they? Where are they? Let's have a look. To spy on your people, target one of them, press X, then you see where he's going, then you release, and then you double click, and then you get to where he's going. He's going a bit further, and a bit further, and a bit further. So the arrow goes through the ground. Oh, all the way at the... all the way at the edge, that's where there's a few trees. Oh my word. Okay then. And you are probably going same place. I bet. No. No, you're going to clams. I thought she was going for... I thought she was going for pears as well. My bad. My bad. But we have clams, we have berries, we have roots, pears. Yeah, that's it. That's what we've got. Let's build a fireplace. Oops, that's not a fireplace. Actually, let's build 2. We can do it. And then get some sticks. Sticks and stones. You'll get stones. There you go. 2 more sticks. Ta-da. So, hiccup. Oops, really, Lily? Oh. Should be legal to be that clumsy. It should become illegal. There you go. Now, stop clicking out things you need. There you go. They won't be able to reach the pears unless they start immediately in the morning, not when they are like us after dawn. These just got a bit frozen in 11 degrees. Really? It's odd, even though we have full speed, we can hear the rain. But we can't hear everything else, but we can hear the rain. I wish it was the rain we couldn't hear with full speed. I would love to hear the thunder though. Frozen grass in plus 11 is not correct, so I just reported that as well. There's a few things for the devs to fix, I'm afraid, so the patch will have to wait a few days. 25, yeah, we lost an old one, didn't we? Do we have more old ones? That is, no, they're all working. That's because I have this. They will work till the day they die. I need to check them anyway. 57, 69. He's got 11 sleeps. No, that's less. He has roughly 8. As soon as you go below 10, he will be too old to work. Get up the fireplaces now then. Just get it done. Good. Now I can go back to normal. Oh, I hate killing pregnant animals, but we're only staying here a few days, so. Actually, we should build a few of these, so the food will last longer. They have done some changes as well to the task prioritization. Prioritization. That's not a word, Lily, is it? Well, it's a word now. It's a word now. The task prioritization. Prioritization. To the task priority. There are changes to the task priority, so that this is something for especially new players, because they tend to overdo this way or that way. So instead of everyone blindly going to do all the building tasks, only a certain amount will be doing it, which is a much better idea, because that means that they will do the building at the same time as they're also gathering stuff. So, because the way it used to be, it was that the build base priority was so much higher than everything else. And that could cause issues with that everyone was prepared to build, but nobody was prepared to go get materials. So this is something that experienced players know easily how to avoid by making sure that they use the policies correctly, and also the workforce in the groups and work spot correctly. But new players, they tend to learn the hard way or they give up. So this has been done to help out. So not everyone is dropping everything to do stuff. It might be a bit too much though. A little bit too much on ignoring the communal tasks. Should put this on for fish then. And we have 2 for meat. That should do it. Yeah. Okay. Now we are below 8 kbc, so we should be able to survive going further up north. Let's see, where are we at the moment? We are there, and okay, so we're not too far off now. So now we have a few thousand years, few millennia to, you know, coast hop around here before we aim for this area here. Yeah. Or maybe we should aim higher and not settle by a river, but by pure coast. That is going to be a new challenge that I wouldn't mind. Well, we'll find out what we do. At least people are sleeping mostly by the fireplace now. And that will be done. Let's see if we can get away with one more day. But when it says, yeah, when it says I hate sleeping in the open, then it's time to pack our shit and leave. Because that's when they are about to leave the tribe. So when they say expect better housing, and then it said I don't like sleeping by the fireplace or in the open, and then it says I demand better housing, better sleeping arrangements, and then the last thing where you cannot wait any longer is when they start saying I hate sleeping in the open. That means they are really ticked. Yeah, they are ready to leave you. Because there's a grading of how bad it becomes. Yeah. So you do have quite a few nights. You have 4 plus 4-ish. You have 4 in the open, 4 by the fireplace. And then, yeah, then it's time to leave. Let's get going. Oh, this is some of the old meat, isn't it? It is some of the old meat, yeah. I wonder if I should get more of these. Ooh, bone harpoons. Dang. That means fishing will be more efficient. Actually, these can be 30 now. You guys can stay on those because you also have other things you need to do. How many do these have? They have 30. Okay, just keep them occupied. You guys really don't need 6. I'm gonna keep these on 6. Okay, so this is going to be the 4th episode. And I'm going to end it right here because we are like an hour or so. It's supposed to be like 40 minutes, but there you go. When you babble, you babble. You have one unhappy dude. Oh, he's max. Got plus 50. Plus 50 on rest because he has to sleep by the fireplace. Oh, but he's probably the one who slept consecutive nights in the open. Then you get plus 50. You do not get plus 50 by sleeping by the fireplace. You get plus 37. But your will is working in the background, so it will still make people leave in the end. Right, so the next one, part 5, will be coming in a few days or so. Need to see what time I've got. But, you know, I still enjoy so much playing World of Warcraft. Yeah, I enjoy that too. But I still enjoy so much playing Ancient Cities that I play it regularly anyway. So I can just record whatever I'm doing. Right. Until next time, we will probably be on patch 5.3 or 5.4. And maybe you guys will already have the patch. Not sure though, because there are a few things here I'm going to argue with the devs before we find an agreement. So it might take a few days. But until then, have fun and take care.